You know, years ago, I really hated myself. It would get to the point where sometimes I would just go into a back room somewhere where nobody was home, nobody was around, and I would just cry and cry and cry my eyes out. I felt like I was a failure and I just kept messing up over and over and over again, and I just didn't know how I could be better. And these were rare times. You know, this only happened maybe a handful of times. But each time, something was there to either distract me or cheer me up. A couple of those occasions was my cat, Max. Um, and another time I had successfully managed to distract myself, just going online or playing a game or trying to read a book. But there was one time where the distractions didn't work and the help never came. And I was just sitting alone with my thoughts. And I didn't want to die, but I didn't know how to go on living either. And so I was just left to sit alone with my own thoughts and my own self-hatred. And I got all of my ranting out into the open until finally I had nothing left to say. And I just sat there for 2, 3, 5, 10 minutes. I can't really be sure. And then a voice that was not my own from deep inside of me said, "Don't you know how precious you are?" And this voice that wasn't my own, if it had a face, its face would be red hot and its eyes would be brimming with tears. That's the image that came to my mind. Don't you know how precious you are? And that really took me aback. That stopped the stream of self-hatred immediately, and it really surprised me. You know, just like when two people are fighting and one fighter throws an unexpected punch or does an unexpected move that the other opponent doesn't see coming, it creates an opening for that person to then get the upper hand in the battle. And that's what happened. This inner voice that wasn't my own, with those simple words, "Don't you know how precious you are?" really changed how I view myself. So I want you to know, whoever's watching this out there, if this message has found you, I want you to think to yourself, do you know how precious you are? And I want you to sit with yourself, and I want you to sit with your feelings without trying to distract yourself. And I know how hard it is, but really sit with yourself and sit with your feelings and try not to think of anything. And wait to see what the inner voice from within will tell you. Because if it's truly spirit, if it's truly either, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, guardian angel or spirit, God, they will always be on your side. And they're just waiting for you to be on your own side too.